Good morning, everyone. Today we're talking about prime lenses.
Yeah,
Okay, hello. Fujifilm has come up with a line of what I call the baby prime lenses, which are the series of f2s, except for the 16 is 2.8. These lenses go well with smaller camera body. I am fitting the lens actually in my mind, going out to shoot with that. When I'm having a 50mm lens, which is the 85, it's a little bit like I'm a street horse wearing eye caps that block my sight. I basically go around the world looking at things like this. The natural eye perspective is actually like a 50mm. That's how our eyes naturally see. And even though we're picking up information here and here, we actually drop that information from our brains and we just kind of see things going on like that. So once you get used to it, you will know precisely what focal length, what kind of effect you want, because every prime lens gives you a different type of effect. If you have to buy just say 2 lenses out of this entire range, maybe I would recommend the 16 and also the 35. It's raining, right? Can't do anything. Such cute clothes you have. Oh, you're so fat. You're so fat. Wow. Wow, so fierce. Sayang? Guys have like 5 minutes. Can I photograph you? Now I'm on a 50, which is actually an 85. And I've got here a very nice background, a very nice frame surrounding her. And I love her face. She's got a very interesting face. If I want to go get a close-up of her face, I need to get myself in tighter. We can play with the framing a little bit because it's quite a long shot and we get a lot of these things as bokeh in the foreground and background. So I love the hair and her coloured contact lenses. With the proportion of how she's standing, right? If I were to include a bit of her body up to this side, it actually brings out more of the feeling, of the vibe that she's giving out to me. Now I'm on a 16mm lens and I can actually frame 3 shots. But if I only want to say frame the pink shot, but I want to feel like I'm closer, I want to feel more intimate, physically closer with the shot, I can actually go in nearer on the same lens to get that feeling of being closer to the subject. This is probably where I should stop to get the edges of the frame. If you notice, I'm 100% spot on in judgment. If you're so trained exactly and you know exactly what your focal range is going to be and how to estimate it, then you can work a lot faster in a quick documentary scenario. You've named the restaurant Curious Palate.
Yes.
But you're actually originally making coffee. I mean, you're a barista.
Yes. So the coffee was actually the focus before, but with Curious Palate we wanted to do both. Okay, I think the main difference between Singapore coffee culture and the rest of the world is we actually have a very strong traditional coffee culture. So for people to move from the traditional coffee to specialty coffee, in a way it's easier as opposed to countries with no coffee culture at all.
What you're saying is that we already are a nation of coffee drinkers.
On the flip side is that because there's cheaper coffee readily available by $1, $20, $30 for coffee shop coffee, it makes it a lot harder for specialty coffee to survive because our cost is a lot higher. So we have to sell our coffees at about $4 to $6 to survive.
Is there a specific way to drink coffee?
You bring the foam first, so that's where you taste the crema.
Yeah.
And that's also why we like to keep the side of the coffee always brown, like this one. With the brown ring, the first taste is always coffee.
Oh. How many cups of coffee do you have every day?
6 to 7.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious? is like one of your new dishes.
Yes.
There's like a tangy, orangey taste.
That's probably from the mayo.
Very nice. You are into coffee and I'm into photography. Both trade, I think it needs commitment.
Because we are both crazy.
We're both crazy.
Yeah, and I think the word is relentless. We both want to make sure that you do something, you must make sure that you're very good at it.
You are relentless.
So are you.
So we are both crazy and relentless.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.